I wanted to make this video for awareness as a consumer, to be very aware, informed, and look at this very objectively. So this article came up from the Phone Arena. I will leave it in the description down below so you guys could check it out. T-Mobile versus Verizon versus AT&T. So many new 5G and overall network experience tests, one big winner. That is just plain wrong. We know overall network still goes to Verizon. That underlying LTE network is still bigger than anything that T-Mobile has today. Could that change in the future? Maybe so, who knows? But right now, as it stands, it's not the case. Overall, the underlying LTE network that Verizon operates today is still larger. AT&T is still larger. Also, although that gap is closer, right? T-Mobile is closer to catching AT&T in coverage versus Verizon. And there's several third-party maps out there that show that. And those maps show that Verizon is still substantially a larger network. It's not even within like 10, 20% as an example. So T-Mobile is very good as a company to drive the narrative, to create the narrative. And they have in this day and age, in this generation of wireless, they now have the backing of the media in a big way. People are saying this is T-Mobile propaganda. It's getting bad. So that's why I wanted to make this video, just making you aware that if you do choose to use T-Mobile, and T-Mobile will create such a narrative, they will push marketing in such a way, so aggressively, and they will change perception that the average consumer is at least going to look at T-Mobile in their buying decision. It's going to happen. That's how much over the past, I would say, 3 to 5 years, T-Mobile has been able to change the perception to get people to start looking their way. And that was a big issue for theirs for a long time during LTE. And it's technically still an issue now, but it's getting a lot better. And it's getting a lot better very quickly. The narrative now with this whole 5G leadership has allowed them to change the perception to a perception they've never had before. Never. So that's why I wanted to make this video, to just make everyone aware. Also be careful, right? You might choose T-Mobile in an area where they lack service. That is in 2022 still going to be the case. Although that is the case for AT&T and Verizon as well, just far less, right? T-Mobile still has catching up to do. Will they get there? It remains to be seen. I'm hearing the rest of this year and 2023 is going to be a big expansion year. It's going to be almost the main priority for the next year and a half or so. And it's starting right now. There's a lot of rural sites that are going in the ground. Brand new or co-location, it's happening. But to change the narrative that they have the overall best network, because that's what's going to start happening. The average consumer is going to start seeing articles like this. They're going to start seeing commercials. They're going to start seeing ads. They're going to start seeing digital ads on YouTube. And they're going to start perceiving T-Mobile to have the best network just by them saying they have the best 5G network. It's going to start happening. Maybe not at a large, super large scale, but even if it's just 20% of people, it will start happening. And it probably already has started happening, that people are starting to perceive T-Mobile to have the best overall network. And these articles are not helping. So again, just awareness, T-Mobile does not have the overall best network. That underlying LTE network from Verizon is still far larger, and AT&T's as well. So just keep that in mind for your purchasing decisions. just me being objective. I know T-Mobile is great. I know what they're doing is good. I know they're bringing competition. Prices are going down. Verizon just introduced their lowest unlimited plan ever. But T-Mobile having the overall best network is just not the case. Maybe sometime in the future, that's all speculation. We don't know. But as it stands right now, that title does not go to them. If you want to say biggest 5G network, fastest 5G network, cool. I'll give them that. But it's not all about speed. You still want to have at least some type of coverage in areas where, T-Mobile may not have any. So stay tuned to the channel. Like, share, subscribe. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. See you in the next one. Peace.